see if it comes up. Hey, here we go. Hey, everybody. It's the live version of the TED Show. Hopefully I'm not screaming. My first show ever live, and I've got Charnel Wright helping me in the background.
Charnel, put your face in there.
Put your face in. There's Charnel.
Hey.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
And my special guest, Gert Garman, my friend of 57 years.
Oh, good God.
All right, 30 years.
Had a little bit of work.
She's had no work, and she looks amazing. And we're here live at the Citrus Club on the 18th floor. Can't tell you how excited I am about this. I dressed in pink just for you guys, just so you could make comments about my pink jacket. And Gert is wearing a signature piece from our friend Suzanne that's all hair ties, and her signature droopy earrings. And as a dude, see, there's Charnel's just coming in and out, and she's trying to figure out why I can't see your questions, because at some point we're going to ask your questions, and this is the first one. So if you guys just be patient with us, we're going to try to figure it out as we go. We both have coffee mugs full of not coffee. Cheers. Here's to the Citrus Club. Here's to Maggie, our server, who brought these for us. And so this is it. This is the live version. You saw my writing, but I really wanted to capture every single day of what I do. And I wanted to make sure,
which none of us are really sure what that is.
And that's the actual reason why I did it, was because people kept asking me, what is it that you do, Ted? Well, I do mortgages, or I do expert witness work, or I do insurance, or I do consulting, or I work with nonprofits. And I do all of that, and so that makes my day very interesting, and it also makes it very unique and very entertaining. And I'm always up here in some awesome outfit that Stacy dressed me in, much like the pink. And so today I figured I wanted to really pick someone who I was comfortable with, who I knew was creative, who wouldn't mind being the guinea pig for me, and that's what Gert Garman is. So Gert has been my friend, not for 57 years, for about 30 years, and we were five maybe when
we were five when
maybe
we met.
Five when we met. I was drinking at 5 too, and we've been friends ever since. We lost a little bit of touch for a while, but the world of Facebook and social media, which is very powerful, brought us back together. We always ran in the same circles, which all of us in Orlando do, which is one of my things I talk about all the time, how Orlando's a small town, so don't ever talk bad about anybody.
Right.
Don't ever say anything negative about anybody, because you never know if their sister, their partner, their mother is at the same table as you. So Gert is the owner of Broad Perspective, which is a problem-solving creativity firm, which she's going to give you the better words for that. And I just thought that would be so awesome to introduce her on the first program.
Thanks.
And talk about that, because she is creative. She also gets my sense of humor, and even if she doesn't get it, you pacify me. She probably doesn't get it. And she laughs at my jokes, and there's probably way too many stupid jokes. Like, let me tell you one really quick. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9.
Oh, really?
That's my dad joke.
He learned that when we were 3.
I used to tell it to my kids, and I still do, and they still hate me for it. Tell your therapist. So, but I want to talk about what Gert does, and I want her to give an explanation of that. And really, she has so much to offer as far as problem solving in your business, and that's one of the questions we'll ask in a little bit. And I just want her to tell us a little bit about her and what she does. And I'm going to try not to look in the camera. This is so interesting, because I want to make eye contact, but we're so close we could kiss. I mean, we could kiss.
Do you want me to bat my eyes?
You should bat your eyes at me. So I'm not going to look at the camera, because you're supposed to look at the camera, and I feel like I'm looking up here like a complete idiot.
That's fine.
So we're going to make eye contact.
Okay.
We can hold hands too if you want.
Sure. Yes. And then we can hug and kiss later.
We totally will.
Stacy won't care.
She won't care.
I know. So, so Broad Perspective, I started my own business about a year ago. Worked for Disney before that, and Valencia, and UCF, our alma mater. So, sorry, I just had to put that in there, Go Knights. And then,
was it FTU when we went?
No.
It was definitely UCF,
yeah,
right?
It was UCF, yeah. So I learned a lot about creative problem solving and using processes and tools just to help people think differently and get unstuck. We all get in our ruts, and so sometimes it's just nice to bring in an objective person. It's got some tools, a process perhaps, and make you look at things. So that's why I called it Broad Perspective. I'm the head broad.
You're the broad. I love it.
For sure. And it's just me and the dog right now. He's my
Benji.
He's my head of security.
I love it.
Yeah. So it's just me right now, but I've got a lot of colleagues that if I needed some help, I could call them in, and they're brilliant and fabulous and all Facebook friends. So
yeah, but I think you're underselling yourself because you have had some and currently have some large clients. Why don't you tell them some of your big clients? Because it's on your website, so I'm not sharing anything that I shouldn't share.
On my but I would say it goes anywhere from, like, I did some work on the next 2 Star Wars movies. I still do work for Disney. Still do work for UCF. I still do work for Valencia. But I've also done creativity training for Homeland Security, for the Department of Juvenile
How'd you get that
Justice.
clearance?
Yeah, don't worry. There were lots of guns and badges
I would
in the
imagine.
room. Yeah, and a little bit of testosterone, just a tad.
Just a little.
Just a little. But you know what? They weren't open to it at first, but now they are. So it's all good. But yeah, so I mean, the point is that this process and these tools can work for absolutely everybody, every business, everyone who's got a challenge. So yeah. So that's why I love my work. I learn something new every day.
So when you were little, did you say, I want to be a creativity problem solver person?
Of course not.
What was your dream as a little girl?
So I grew up Irish Catholic, right? And so I wanted to be the singing nun.
The singing nun.
2 problems with that.
So first of all, none of the millennials will even know who that is.
No, I just wanted to be a singing nun.
Oh, it's a singing nun.
I didn't need to be Sally Field. So, no, I wanted to be a singing nun, but 2 problems. I can't sing, and I'm not terribly holy. So.
Oh, okay, so I'll go with it. We're going to leave the second one alone because, seriously, she's not. But I have heard you sing, and tell everybody what your favorite song is to sing when you're at a bar, which she's never at all the time. What is your favorite song to sing?
Journey, Don't Stop Believing.
Don't Stop Believing, and I should have brought pretend microphones or brushes, and we could have sang it.
But my family will appreciate the fact that I also love Kung Fu fighting.
Oh my God.
Anything Bon Jovi. So, there you go.
So have you seen the meme that says apparently not everyone was Kung Fu fighting?
Yeah, I ordered the t-shirt already.
But I think your singing's great. I've heard you sing at Wally's. Anybody else been to Wally's? So that wasn't what you wanted to do when you grew up. So how did you grow into this?
I was always kind of out there. My parents let me be a little bit out there because my brother, whom I adore, was kind of the normal kid. He was the athlete, and so I think when he came along and they were like, "Oh man, we have a normal kid. All right, let's see what she can do then." You know, so
you were the normal kid?
No, he was.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
No,
God,
no.
I've met him. He is the normal kid.
Yeah, he's a normal guy, and he's great. He's great. I shouldn't say normal like he's boring. He's really awesome.
No, I don't think normal's boring. I understand it. I mean, you're definitely outside the norm, which I am too.
They encouraged me to be that way, which was cool. So I knew I always wanted to do something in like marketing, advertising, PR. So that's what I did. I concentrated on. But then the problem solving came in under the marketing umbrella because people kept getting stuck doing marketing things. You know, they kept trying to plug in the same things that they did last year into the same holes, and it wasn't
working.
Nope. So
we have questions already. We have someone. Donna Morgan actually said, "What? No wine?" Donna, just for the record.
Hello, Donna.
This is not coffee.
Cheers. Donna.
Never will be. And it keeps it cold. That's why it's in a mug. It's not to pretend.
That's for branding the club. Just a little.
Louis Brutus asked if you work with small businesses.
Yes, absolutely.
So tell us a little bit how you would cater that to a small business.
Well, each facilitation is customized, so it all depends. I did something for my lovely friend Amy Lynch. I don't know if she's on or not, but she had a new team, and there were 3 people, and we spent 4 hours together, just the 3 people and me, and we came up with their goals and a vision and a mission. So, yeah, small businesses, like even just one-on-ones too. If you have an issue or you want to do some personal branding, I can help with that too. So
what's one thing that always comes out as a problem? What is something that's generic as far as every organization seems to have to deal with it, or something that you're always trying to help with problem solving?
So it's always collaboration or communication. Yes, and it's probably both. Because I think a lot of times people think, oh, yeah, no, we communicate. Really? Yeah, tell me how you do that. Oh, we hit reply all. That's not communicating.
That is not
friends.
communicating.
Yeah, and saying hi, how are you every morning is also not really communicating. So, you really need to have conversations and talk to each other, and then collaborate. So if you have like something that you want to do, go to one of your colleagues. Go to somebody that you don't work with all the time to get that other perspective, right? How might they add to your idea?
Correct.
And then you take it up the flagpole. So,
do you find that it's different trying to work with millennials, because we keep hearing this, right? We hear all about how the millennials are stuck on their iPads, their iPhones, and there's no communication. Is that really the case, or is it just that they're misunderstood as far as what kind of communication they need?
That's it. People don't take the time to ask them how they want to get the information. I think if the baby boomers would just ask them how they want to get it. Do you want to get it in an email with 47 other people? Do you want to have a PowerPoint deck that's got, 87 pages with every single word in your deck on there, which makes me crazy?
Of course.
Or would you actually just like to have a phone call or a one-on-one? So I think that's it. It's really just the misunderstood communication. That's it, because the millennials are brilliant. They want to get involved. They just need to have that hook, and they need to,
And it needs to be on their terms, because they have, in my opinion, they have a lot more choices than we had.
Right.
So depending on how they receive information best, you have to ask them, though. And we've never really asked in the past. We've just demanded.
But they also need to learn how the boomers need it and the Gen Xers need it too, because, then that way they can have real conversations.
Like, as a pretend boomer, and my kids always joke with me because they're like, we're going to put you in a home as quickly as we possibly can, as soon as you're old enough. And apparently I'm old enough. I'm used to just communicating one way. And so I've had to learn social media, and I have to become adept at it because I'm not anywhere near retirement age, although they think I am. And I think that if more boomers or whatever, what's the generation after that? Is it yuppies? I always forget what's going on.
No, there's Gen X and Gen Y.
What are we after? Oh, is Gen X after us?
I'm a boomer.
So. I'm 64.
People are.
No, I mean, I was born in 64.
I'm like,
I'm 80, actually. My kids will tell you I'm 80. Nice necklace, Suzanne says.
Oh, you're welcome, Suzanne. A really nice friend gave it to me.
And David Pomalis, I love David, he was here last week, said, can we have a scenic view next time? That is a great point. Apparently the lighting's not good if I turn it around, but we should figure that out for next time. Because I would love to see the outside, because I'm looking at Amway and I-4, which nobody wants to be on right now.
Pretty.
But the lighting is completely dark, and I don't know how anything could be dark with this pink jacket on.
But we'll play with it.
Change the world one person at a time. Yes, Vic Calazzo.
Thanks,
absolutely, Vic. We love you, Vic.
We love you, Vic.
So are there any questions? So one question came in earlier about if you work with small businesses. Is there any question you all have in your business, in what you're working on, and something you're thinking about doing that you want to ask Gert? Because we are, yes, I would love to have coffee, Suzanne. We are 100% taking questions now.
And
lots of interaction.
If you don't have any today, it's okay. I have a website. It's called broadperspective.net, where there's some tools on there that you guys can just steal, because I stole them from somewhere else. So feel free. But
there it is, confessions. All right, so while you guys are saying or asking those questions or thinking about them, what is your favorite drink, Gert Garman?
Anything with vodka.
Which is sort of what's in my pretend cup right now. This is actually vanilla vodka that's been iced down and shaken. Just vanilla vodka.
Shaken.
But it's my shaken. It's my first one. It never will be. And this is not, what are we at, 113? Look, even Thomas Bolick came in. Do you know him?
I
Such a good guy. We have some great people.
We do?
Yes, the contrast with BG. See, David's a photographer.
Oh, David, we'll need your help.
David, you can come up and dress me if you want. Actually, so one of the things I wanted to talk about while people are thinking about questions, thank you, Elaine, is I want to get so big that I can just mention Salvatore Ferragamo or Louis Vuitton and they send me shoes.
Okay, we don't mean size-wise, though. You mean like name-wise?
No, name-wise. So if I mention it, then, or if I say I love candy from M&M's, they're just going to send me the pretzel M&M's. Is that a dream? It's a dream.
It is
it's
a
a
dream.
goal. It's a goal.
It's like my green room dream before I do motivational speaking. Here's what I want in my green room.
So do you actually have it? You have a dream room?
No. It's my green room. It's my green room.
In your mind, you have a dream room.
Of course.
All right, so any questions? So what we're trying to figure out today, we've gone about almost 15 minutes.
Have we really?
Shawnee Whitaker, I'm your next appointment. I do Jack and Coke. Absolutely, Shawnee. You can 100%. A veteran, I believe, Shawnee. But I know Donald Stamets just joined.
Nice.
So I'm so happy to see you guys
I
here.
know,
Very
thank you
supportive.
guys.
So much love.
Yeah, we want to give Ted lots of love. But we also just wanted to make this a quickie today because we want you to be engaged and come back for
It's never
his
a
next
quickie with
guest.
me, just for the record.
Sure. Stacy, feel free to chime in anytime.
Is Stacy even on here? I don't even know.
I don't
This is
know.
so weird to look. Oh, Wayne Elsey, yes, it's Robert Graham, and I'm at the Citrus Club in my corner table. You are right, my friend.
Awesome. And David said he's happy to help you. So yay.
Thank
thanks,
you, David. I had a vision of me having. None of these people are probably old enough, but do you remember that show, HR Puff and Stuff?
Yeah.
So the Witchy Poo used to get
Yeah.
the makeup, and you'd call makeup, and she'd have this. So I was hoping that maybe there would be somebody doing my makeup. Do you know tonight's event is for Opera del Sol, which is Nicole's event, and she does makeup, but she also has this amazing event, a company that she's launching tonight here at the Citrus Club. Gert, how do you get a mixed? Hold on, Suzanne. I'm gonna answer your question, and then I'm not gonna take. How do you get a mixed? Oh, Stacy's lips are sealed. Suzanne, I want to answer that question, and I don't know where it went. Ask it again. How do you get a mixed?
Is it a mixed crowd to talk kind of thing?
Hi, Misty. Where are the toys, Ted? Josh, they're coming Wednesday. Yes, Opera del Sol, Georgia. Thank you very much.
Charnel's back. Because
Charnel's back.
We've gone too long.
So we are at 16 minutes.
Yep.
And so what we want to do is tell you how much we love you. Gert's website is broadperspective.net. My website is thetedshow.com, and you can reach me at ted@thetedshow.com. And we have a lot of questions which I will save. This actually saves all of your questions, and I will forward them to Gert.
Yep.
And answer whatever I can. If you want to be on the TED Show, we're going to try to do this. I'd love to do it every day, but I'm not sure if I'm
probably a couple
capable.
times a week,
But a couple
maybe.
times a week. I already have a guest for Friday, Bobby Davidovitz with Exit Realty, but he also owns the West Art District, which is in District 5 downtown. It's an amazing place to be, and we'll talk more about that. And Rhonda, my show is about everyone else but me. That's a lie. My show's about me. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll try to take all of your comments. We'll answer your questions, and the next one we'll do better.
Thanks for the
I think
good
today was awesome.
questions.
Thank you
Have a
guys
great
so
Monday,
much.
guys.
Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday.